Hey, what's going on? Yeah, just finishing off the show over here at General Fitness Company. Yeah, buddy, just having a great time. This is a great Thursday. I actually trained quite a few clients. Had a new person sign up today. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, got my own workout in. Got a little run in, some abs. Got a massage, physical therapy done. A little chiropractic adjustment. Yeah, life is really good. So yeah, it was a great Thursday. Anyway, so let's go and get right into the stories here, huh? So this is the third and final story that we have here in disempowering stories, or unempowering, as I said in the other two. It's actually disempowering, but you know, sometimes my English ain't too good. But anyways, yeah, let's get right into it. But before actually we get into it, let's go and review the last two, just in case you're just tuning in. We had two more stories beforehand. We had the villain story and the victim story. The first one was the victim story, and that's where you overemphasize your innocence and you play that victim role, and you say, I don't know why he's acting that way, or I don't know why she's acting that way. I didn't do anything. Yeah. So that's the victim story. The villain story is where you overemphasize someone's negative qualities, essentially dehumanizing them and opening up the opportunity for you to do whatever you want to, because after all, that person's not human. So you can say, oh, that bonehead cut me off in traffic. Or you can say, oh, that jerk never says the right thing at the right time. So yeah, so that's your victim and villain stories. Now those two stories, those actually explain, well, they don't explain, but those are stories for the past. They give you reason for why things have happened to you. Now we're going to finish it off by talking about the helpless story, and that's the story you talk about the future and why you're powerless to change it. So I want to go into like a quick example here, and talk about some people have like the title of this email, I said, stop being nice. And some people, they have friends, maybe coworkers, even spouses that they're really nice to sometimes, because you have to, or they're nice to just because they just want to avoid a conflict. But I would like you to consider that sometimes that's not the way to go. And just because sometimes if someone's doing something that really annoys you, like say for instance, it's like maybe they make a certain noise or something like that when they chew their food. I don't know. Let's just say something like that. So let's just say something that annoys you. So that person's going to continue doing that something that annoys you, and you're going to eventually get more and more and more frustrated and more annoyed with that behavior. They're doing the same thing, but you're increasing in your annoyance with their behavior, until one day you just say, stop doing what you're doing. Right? You just get wild and crazy and just say, stop it. And the problem is, you say, I had to yell at that person because I gave them all these hints. I was, kind of giving these little subtle cues and whatnot to tell them that, like, I wasn't appreciating what they were doing, but they didn't get it. So eventually I just had to yell at them and just tell them this is the deal. But the thing is that's never the way, what do they say? You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? So, that's just kind of like that. So that's just kind of not the way to do things. Let's put it that way. And the reason why that's not the way to do things, because that actually stems from inauthenticity. And on a much broader scale, let's say that actually stems from fear. Okay? I dropped my protein shake. Got to get me my protein shakes in. Especially after finishing my workout. But I'm getting a little water. So excuse me for a second. Yeah, buddy. Stay hydrated. So, yeah. So those are the three stories. Victim, villain, helpless. Now, I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just not coming out of that would be great if I could just like come up with this, because I should definitely write a book. But I do have a book. This book is called Crucial Conversations. And these ideas of victim, villain, and helpless stories actually came from this book. So if you want to learn a little bit more, and if you want to apply some of these things to your own life, I would highly suggest you pick this book up. Now, I read about a book, maybe a book every 2 weeks. I try to read a book a week, but sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to get through books. But the thing is that once you start learning how to apply these tools to your own life, the tools from books and tools from this book specifically to your own life, you'll start to understand that the results that you get are a factor of what you've been thinking, of what your mindset is. So like books like this and like other books that you might read are going to help you out. So and they're going to help you create the stories that are going to be more helpful for you than the stories that you might currently be making or creating. So that's all I got for you today. I just want to let you know that I care about you and I really want you to succeed and be great. So if you have any questions, or if you want to get a little bit more help in applying these tools to your life, even if you pick up the book, if you want to get some personal help, I'd be more than happy to help you out, because I want to see you succeed. I care about you and I really want to see you succeed. I also want to drink this water real quick. So at the end of the day, if you are interested in learning a little bit more, if you're interested in having me help you out and getting the results that you're looking for, I would strongly encourage you to reply back to this video with a comment below with the letters IN. All right? And we'll get back to you and we'll get something started. All right. Anyways, it's late night. I got to call it a day. I gotta take a shower. Look at my hair, it looks all funky just from my last workout. But yeah, that's how it goes down, homie. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.